Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am here to introduce to you my new brand, Jaclyn Roxanne, and it is my jewelry collection. I said it out loud, oh my God. I don't even know where to start with this brand, but I will say this. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you every single piece that I am going to be launching. I am launching 28 pieces in my first collection. I am launching on November 4th, which is a Thursday next week. I cannot believe that I'm actually saying all of these things out loud. I have been working on this for so long, but I wanna give you guys a little bit of a backstory because you know that for the most part, everything that I do, I put a lot of passion into it. I put a lot of heart into it. There's a lot of meaning in it. You guys know, if you've been around here for a while, I'm a Cancer and everything has to be, it's just, you know, drama and love-filled and emotional. Also, first of all, can we talk about the fact that I literally have just like flames behind me? It literally looks like I'm on Game of Thrones or like an episode of Survivor. If it's the vibe, if it's the mood, okay? So I just wanna dive into it. I just wanna talk to you guys the way I always have. I don't want this to feel like I'm like, you know, trying to like sell you anything. I just wanna talk, sit down as friends and tell you where this came from and how this came about. So if you guys have followed me for a long time, and I know that so many of you at this point are just like my OG subscribers and you've been here for the past 10 years at this point, you guys know that a jewelry line is probably one of the most authentic things that I could possibly do outside of cosmetics. I have loved jewelry and accessories since my grandmother gave me her pearls when I was 8 years old. Like I love jewelry. I love accessories. I feel like the most like bomb you can look is just like a white tee decked out in jewelry, a pair of jeans and sneakers. Like, oh, I started saving my money a couple of years ago. I decided this is something I really, really want to do. And I was really passionate about doing it completely by myself, which is the thing that makes this so emotional for me because of the fact that I've been here on YouTube now for 10 years. You guys have seen me literally living in a $600 a month apartment. It was like 350 square feet and I filmed my videos in my kitchen in front of my refrigerator is my background. Oh my God. And then you guys have watched me now move into my current house and buy cars and just, you know what I'm saying? Like you have really been here with me for my glow up, if you will, the past 10 years. The point behind all of this is everything that I have always done, every product I have ever put out has always had somebody else behind it. It has always had an investor. It's always had a partner. It's always had something. It's always a collaboration. And you know, Jaclyn Cosmetics, like I have partners, I have help, I need help. Like I could not physically run Jaclyn Cosmetics on my own, at least not right now. This is the first thing that I have done literally in my life where I did it by myself, where I created my own team. I am the founder, I am the owner, I am the CEO. I'm literally everything is mine. And not one penny came from somebody else. I created every single piece of jewelry. Like I conceptualized everything myself. I know I have so many people out there asking me if I'm still gonna be doing Jaclyn Cosmetics. And of course, but this is a totally separate thing. Like Jaclyn Cosmetics is my baby and I hope to have Jaclyn Cosmetics for the rest of my life. I hope that one day that I'm able to take that company and like pass it down to my family. Like that is my original love, but this is something separate. The reason I named this Jaclyn Roxanne, I really went back and forth with a ton of different names. And everyone was like, dude, Jewels by Jaclyn. And I'm like, no, it's like so lame. My born name is Jaclyn Roxanne Eilers. I am Jaclyn Hill on the internet, but in my personal life, I'm Jaclyn Roxanne. That's who I am. When I first started my YouTube channel, I actually typed in Jaclyn Roxanne because that's what I wanted to name my channel. And my husband at the time, he was like, Jaclyn Hill has such a better ring to it. Like it just sounds better, like Jaclyn Hill. And I believe he was right. It did sound better. So I was like, you're right. Well then, I'll never forget when I launched my original Morphe palette, which you guys all know. Although it was so exciting, there was a part of me that was so sad that it wasn't like Jaclyn Roxanne because that's what my family calls me. In real life, it's like, I'm just Jaclyn Roxanne. And it's almost like Jaclyn Hill is my stage name at this point. Does that make sense? Like, So with that being said, I settled on Jaclyn Roxanne because this is my passion project. This is something that I love. It's something that's mine. It's something that I get to have full ownership over, and it's something that I'm just so excited about. So I am so excited to introduce to you my full 28-piece collection by me, Jaclyn Roxanne. right, guys, I don't wanna waste your time, so let's just dive into the product. I wanna introduce to you what the packaging looks like, which is something so different for me. You know that everything in my house is white and black. You know Jaclyn Cosmetics. You know that I'm all about like whites and silvers, but I wanted to do something totally different and totally unique, a vibe that I personally love, although I don't implement it in like my home and my style. So I chose this really beautiful kind of caramel box with gold lettering. I'm going to try on every single piece for you guys that I am launching. And the great thing about this collection is because I am a jewelry lover myself, I know that not enough companies make silver jewelry. And it's funny because the second that I announced that I was coming out with jewelry, that was the #1 comment, the #1 email, the #1 DM was, are you going to have silver pieces? Because I know that so many girls out there are dying for silver chains, silver links, and it's so hard to find them because gold is so trendy. I've got you. I'm coming out with a ton of silver stuff. I want to get that out right out the bat so you know. I want you guys to see how every single box says with love and then XO Jaclyn. This is exactly what everything will look like when you guys receive it on your doorstep. So obviously this right here, this is my cross. I'm starting out with one cross, and the reason why I wanted to come out with a cross that looks like this is because I have been wearing a cross that looks like this that I custom made for about a year and a half, and every time I wear it in videos or on my stories, the amount of people asking me where I got it from, and I was like, I gotta create one for a reasonable price. So this right here, I'm introducing to you the cross. It comes in both gold and silver right here. It's super dainty. I'm gonna put it on for you guys. Okay, so here I am wearing the cross in gold, and then right underneath of it, this is what we call the saint. I'll show you more details about that one later, but let's start with the cross. All of the jewelry in my entire collection is 14 karat gold plated or rhodium. And if you're unaware, rhodium is just a more high-end version of silver. And the thing that was so important to me, two things in my collection that the second I started designing. #1, it cannot irritate my skin, it cannot give me a rash, and it cannot turn my skin any color. Because I have had issues with really, really high-end fine jewelry that literally, like the earrings will turn my skin green and turn my neck green. I'm also very allergic to nickel, and I have extremely sensitive skin. So I made sure that if you have sensitive skin, this is not gonna do any of that to you. I have worn every single piece of jewelry, I have worked out in it, I have sweated in it to make sure that none of that happened. #2, I made sure that this entire line is going to be amazing for layering, because I know that a lot of people don't wanna wear one necklace. You wanna wear 2 necklaces, you wanna wear 3 or 4. So every single necklace that I created have little jump hoops on it, so you can have 3 different options as far as keeping it high, medium, or low. So if you wanna like layer this one as well, you can throw this one in as well. Everything is made to layer, which makes me so happy. And then on top of that, all of my necklaces have a tiny little tag, like a little dog tag at the back that has JR with it and like a little crystal in the center, just so that you know where you purchase your jewelry from, because I'm someone who has so much jewelry that I tend to forget where it's from. And then when someone asks, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I don't remember, because I buy from so many different random places. So you'll always know that this is your Jaclyn Roxanne jewelry. Okay, so now I am wearing the saint completely by itself. I just moved it up on the second hoop. It was on the longest one before. The longest jump hoop, personally, all of the necklaces sit like at the very top of my cleavage. The middle jump hoop, it sits right here in the center of my chest. And then the shortest one sits right in between my collarbone. I designed that way you can wear them all together, and it kind of goes like bing, bang, boom, and it's easy to layer. This right here is one of my personal favorites. I wear this all the time. If you guys like look back at videos, you will see that I have been wearing this for about 6 months at this point because it's so beautiful. So it is a pendant, and then around the entire thing, it's got cubic zirconians, and then I put another little CZ right here as well, just for a little extra bling, because I just thought that it made it unique and different, and I haven't really seen it before, and I wear this one all the time. This one right here, I literally designed this for my mom because my mom wanted this necklace so bad. We are calling it the mini cross coin. I kind of wanted to name it Mom, but I'm like, I already have like stuff dedicated to my mom over on my cosmetic side. So this is for you, Mom. It is literally just a coin that is stamped with a cross, and then it's got cubic zirconians all around the edge. It's so cute. It comes in both 14 karat plated gold and also rhodium right here. So you have the option of both silver and gold, and of course, layering. Right now, I have the mini cross coin and the saint paired together. And then typically for me, I would go in with one of my chokers and like put that up here as well. That way it's like bing, bing, bam, but like that, I said bing, 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 bam, but that's just me because I'm a little extra, but you can layer them however you desire. So now introducing another one of my personal favorites I wear all the time. This is the Solitaire. It is a 14 karat gold paperclip chain with one single little diamond hanging down below. This personally was the hardest one for me to really nail down because I had such a vision and I couldn't get this little diamond to stay straight. First of all, when I say diamond, it's not a real diamond. Otherwise this necklace would be like thousands of dollars. But cubic zirconian, I could not get it to stay straight. It was like flipping back and forth. So I had to go back and forth for a long time. We finally nailed it. It lays so beautifully on the chest. And the best part is because it's a paperclip chain, you can literally make it as tight or long as you want. Like literally I can make it a total choker. I can bring it down to here, anywhere I want. So it is like so desirable for layering, and that stone is just so beautiful. I know I've already said it a couple of times, but this right here is another favorite. Like, can you even believe how beautiful this is? I had to do a layered moment because it's so easy. So many people get so overwhelmed about layering and, oh gosh, what if this doesn't fit with that? And what if it doesn't hit at the right spot on the chest? So I had to create a necklace that is one necklace with 3 different chains. Again, 14 karat gold. So beautiful. I mean, can you just like see the way, like, honestly, you guys, I have pieces of jewelry that cost me over $1,000, and this looks like the same quality sitting on my chest. It is so gorgeous. I am so excited about this piece. This is one of my #1 favorite necklaces to put on and layer. I will put crosses over this. I'll put a Cuban with this. This is like my base, my foundation, and I'll put little things on top, and it just looks so glamorous. Okay, so we only have 2 necklaces left, and they both come in both plated gold and rhodium. Right here, we have the classic link. I absolutely had to give you a Cuban because I love Cuban necklaces so much. They look good on both men and women, and I feel like there's nothing like wearing a Cuban with a hoodie. Like if I'm wearing a hoodie and I'm like casual and I'm wearing a Cuban and it's kind of like peeks out, it's like, okay, I see you. So had to make one. I made one in just simple like this. And then I also made one that has pave as well. Every other link is covered in cubic zirconians. And again, these are both made in rhodium, which is extremely high quality, much better than silver. Not gonna stain your chest, not gonna turn you green, not gonna tarnish. It's gonna stay good for a very long time. So let me try them both on for you. Here we have the classic link. And what's super cool about this is there's tons of different Cuban links out there. And this one I made reversible. So you can have it on one side where it's way flatter, very like flat, a little bit more masculine energy, if you will. And you can also just take it and flip it like this. And then it's more of a rounder kind of curvy link right there. This for me is like a must because I layer it with my cross, I layer it with my pendants, and I have something sitting right here, and it's just like, you're that bitch when you wear a Cuban. If you know, you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna pair it with the royal link. This once again is a Cuban link, but it's just smaller links. And then we have the CZs on every other link, which is just so glamorous. I wear this all the time. You can reference anything from the past 6 to 8 months, and I'm wearing this constantly because it's just so beautiful. Okay, so now I have on the royal link and the classic link. I designed them so that they can sit perfectly together with the little diamonds sitting on top and like the chunkier guy sitting right underneath of it. I wear it alone all the time. Like it's so beautiful by itself, but it can layer really easily. And of course, these both do come in gold as well. I decided to put on the silver for you in this video because I feel like I haven't put on silver at all this entire time. Okay, so I just tossed on the cross right here just so you can see what it looks like when you're layering. Like if I'm going out, this is the kind of vibe that I have. Obviously you can eliminate, you can take one away. Bada bing, bada boom, something a little bit more simple, but also bad and bougie, and it's such an easy way to layer. So I do this all the time, wanted to show you guys. And now we are all done with necklaces, which means I can jump into earrings. I have so many amazing earrings, everyday earrings, chunky earrings. You know I came through with the hoops. Obviously, it would not be my jewelry line if I didn't come through with hoops. So let's dive into that. Okay, so first up for earrings, I'm actually wearing them right now because they are like my go-tos in my collection. These hoops right here are called the Everyday Minis because I have them in a much bigger size that you will see soon. They are so lightweight, they are so comfortable. Again, not gonna irritate your ears, easy to put in. That's what she said. They're not gonna turn your skin green. I have to keep saying this over and over because this is something that I deal with all the time in jewelry, and it's super important to me that you guys know that that's just not gonna happen. Right behind the Everyday Mini, I have the twin chain, which you obviously have to have 2 piercings in order to wear this. It comes in both white and yellow for your preference, and then it's got this really pretty sparkly chain that hangs down in between. It's just something super edgy and cute. I own a pair of earrings like this from Louis Vuitton that I die for. I mean, it's not like the same thing, it's not a replicate, but like it's got that chain and I love it. So I wanted to create something that's much more affordable but still has like that really edgy, badass vibe. I wear these all the time. So now we're introducing the twist. These hoops are so gorgeous. And again, they are super, super lightweight. I own a pair of earrings that look very similar to this. They're very high end and they are very heavy, and I can only wear them for like an hour and then I'm like, all right, my earlobes are done. Everything in my collection, no matter how big it is extremely, extremely lightweight, which was super important to me. I love the detail on them. It's like one of those hoops where you feel like you don't really have to wear a ton of other jewelry because they really speak for themselves, especially with that detail of the twist. So now I'm gonna be showing you the Boss hoop. This is just a super thin gold hoop, but the thing that makes it unique is it has a tiny little diamond right where you put it in. So it literally looks like you're wearing like a little diamond stud with a thin hoop coming out of it, which I'm sure it exists, but I haven't seen it before, so I was like, oh my God, I'm amazing, I'm brilliant. But once again, I'm sure it exists. Here they are in the ears. I feel like this is gonna be one of the top sellers because it's just so easy, so lightweight, and it's not like intimidating, you know? It's not like, well, damn girl, because they're so thin, but still they have like the most beautiful shine, and they definitely make a statement with the size, and that little diamond detail is so cute. So now we have the Glamour hoop. This is one of my personal most worn earrings in the entire collection. It's one of those things, it's not something that I even think about. I just put it in my ear every day. It's my go-to earring even when I don't have makeup on. I'm just like running out the door to the office because it's just so easy. It adds a little sparkle, makes you feel a little bit more feminine without having totally blank ears. And what I love to do with this is stack them. If you have a couple of different piercings in your ear, stacking these together looks so cute, especially when you do like a yellow one and a silver one right next to each other. All right, so you can see right there, I have a yellow gold and a white stacked right next to each other of the Glamour hoop, and it's just so cute. It's so fun. It adds like a little bit more pizzazz. When I was on set, we actually stacked my ears like with like yellow, white, yellow, because I have 3 piercings down here, and it just looked so cool. So that right there, you have the Glamour hoop. Now we have the Crescent Moon Classic. This comes in both yellow and white because this is one of my absolute go-tos. I wear these all the time. They're so beautiful and they're very unique. When I actually got this sample in, I was shocked by how well they nailed it because it's super thin at the top and then it thickens up and it gets wider at the bottom. And it's just a super trendy shape. It's a hoop, but it's not like a hoop that you see all the time. And I just love the way it frames the face. All right, so now you can see the Crescent Moon Classic in my ears. So easy to wear because it's just like not over the top, super feminine, but also just the shape is so different and it's so lightweight. Again, one of my go-tos. I wear this all the time, weekly basis. Okay, so now we have the Crescent Moon Mini, which is an all pave earring, which I love wearing this with the twin chain sitting right behind. If you do have 3 piercings in a row, it just complements each other so well. It just looks so cute. But also, I will wear this Crescent Moon in my second piercing sometimes, and then a hoop in the front just for like that added touch. But again, it is just so adorable even on its own. If you're someone who just wants like a little bling and nothing like crazy, this would definitely be your earring. Okay, so now we have the perfect hoop. This entire hoop is lined in cubic zirconium, so it's super sparkly. It is on the smaller side and it's very thin and very lightweight. I named it the perfect hoop because of the fact that this is the hoop that if you are not someone who loves hoops and is a hoop wearer, but you would like to, this is gonna be the piece for you because it is just simple, it's sparkly, it's not huge, it's not tiny. My mom is the one who pushed me to launch this because she's like, this is the hoop that I would wear. And so many people are always telling me and things that I do that I don't cater to the older audience. And my mom was like, you need to put this out there because women my age want to wear this kind of thing. So that is literally why I named it the perfect hoop and why I am launching this. So thank you, Mom, for helping me design this. It's super, super pretty. And I think that a ton of different people will like this hoop. So now we have the perfect mini hoop. Again, this is all pave, meaning that you have sparkle. You've got little crystals going around the entire thing in and out so that every way you turn, you can see your sparkle. It's a little bit thicker and a little bit smaller. This is another everyday hoop for me. It comes in both white and silver, so you have your options, and it looks so cute when it's stacked with other earrings. It's one of those that are perfect. You know, I know that there's some hoops in here that are gonna be like big and intimidating. This definitely is not one of them. All right, so second to last piece, we have the biggies. So these are a huggy style earring, both coming in white and yellow. So cute, so day-to-day, definitely meant for that minimalistic boy or girl out there. Literally, it's just like a staple situation. You know, you don't have to have makeup on, you don't have to feel like you're done up or anything. Just a cute little out the door moment to the office. All right, you guys, this is last but not least. I'm introducing to you the everyday hoop. I named it that because if you know me, it's always been about the bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. Although I'm not a hoe, my hoops are huge. And I love this hoop. It is so big, it is so thick, the gold is just so beautiful and shiny. It makes a statement. It's for all my boss bitches out there, but it is lightweight, it's comfortable, and it's not tugging or pulling down on your ears. If you know, you know. This is me. It's been me for years. I don't care if it makes me chuggy. I don't want to hear it. I love this hoop so much. Okay, you guys, so that is it. My entire 28-piece collection by yours truly, launching this next Thursday, November 4th at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your support is going to mean the absolute world to me. I just can't believe that this entire dream and vision has actually come to life, and I'm actually filming this video right now. Even if you guys cannot, you know, support me in the way of actually purchasing, please, even just like following my brand page, liking this video, subscribing to my channel, anything, it will mean the world to me, because this is just something so outside of my comfort zone, outside of my box, and I have so much confidence in the team that I have built, and I just hope that you have the best experience ever through Jaclyn Roxanne. And this is also going to be sold through my marketplace, I'mInIt.com. So you can type in JaclynRoxanne.com, ring, or I'mInIt.com, ring, and it'll both take you to my jewelry collection. I hope that you guys love it so much. I cannot wait to see all of the layering and the stacks that you do. Please make sure to tag me on all platforms so I can repost. I am so excited to see you guys wearing these pieces. And that's it. I'm gonna stop babbling. I will see you on November 4th at 1:00, and that's it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.